Greetings, Old Smoky Silver here. I'd like to thank you for coming in and taking a look into my world. I got a little series I'm going to put on here. If you all like what you see, I've got a bottle collection I've been picked up over the years, dug several, and bought a few, and they're pretty interesting old bottles. They've got some age on them, anywhere from late 1880s, 90s, and then early turn of the century. But thought we'd start off here with maybe some medicines. Everybody seems like everybody takes medicine nowadays, so they did the same thing back then. But they had some interesting medicines, to say the least. Got first off here, we'll look at a John Wyeth and Company, or John Wyeth and Brothers. I keep calling them and Company. It's peptonic pills. Now that's some good stuff. It's an anti-dyspeptic. That sounds pretty serious, but this stuff evidently will fix you. But it relieves indigestion, flatulence, etc., such as that. They want you to take a couple of pills immediately. So you want to be fixed up real quick. Still got the old cork in it, wax seal on the top, and the cord around it there. So see, they had safety seal back then too. Maybe they had a few problems, but it's good medicine. John Wyeth and Brothers. Speaking of him, I guess he did a lot of medicines. I've got another John Wyeth bottle here. It's kind of pretty. John Wyeth and Brothers. It's an old one. These are, you see a lot of common a lot of the newer ones, but this is an older one. It had a cup on the top of it, a dosing cup, and I sure wish I had that. But around the band here, it says take next dose at, and it's got an arrow, so you'd set that cup and it'd tell you right when you needed to get well. They wanted you to have this medicine right on time. So, but it's a pretty bottle. I like Cobalt, really do. I got a few of those. I'll show them in a later installment. And another medicine here I'm kind of proud of. I found this in over a hillside in a ditch line. I was just kind of raking with a stick. I'd seen some broken glass and just scratching with a stick, and this thing popped out, and I said, oh my goodness, talk about exciting, just digging it up with a stick. But it's Genuine Bull Wild Cherry Bitters. So that's, you can take charge with that medicine. They want to make sure you got plenty of it. Look at the mouth on that thing. And that's a big old opening. So that's big opening, big bottle. So you can get well faster. Take mass quantities. I want you to get well. But I really like that bottle. I tried to sun color it, but it wouldn't color. It stayed clear. So I guess it missed the magic ingredients. Of course, I've got another labeled bottle here. It's a glycerin, Taylor Isaacs Drug Company, Louisville, Kentucky. I guess we know what the glycerin was for. I guess it helped you get going. But it's corked. Still got the ingredients in it. So it's kind of like almost new. and of course over here I have a Winter Smith, Louisville, Kentucky. I like this bottle too. I dug this one. It's a fairly old one. I've got another one that's a smaller version, but not quite as old of this one, and it's got some age on it, but it's a nice one. I always like that one. It's a tooled top. So any of those, it's got to have a little age on them. But that's pretty much the medication installment. So I'll have some other bottles next time. If you like these, I'll put another one up, and hopefully you'll enjoy catching a little glimpse of some old stuff that nothing's made like this anymore. So, but come on back again, and thanks again for viewing, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.